Hey everybody, Zack Hall here, and this is Gordo Callanan. Is it Gordon or Gordo?
Gordo Callanan. DCI thinks my last name's Callahan.
Yeah, I think your last name is Callahan
It gets
too.
confusing.
You're like from the small clan of Callanans. Nice. He's playing Infect. He's
Yes.
always played Infect.
Yes.
And probably always will play Infect.
No.
No. But before he shelves it, he wanted to talk about it, because who plays Infect anymore?
And I've talked about it a lot. I've had to defend myself many, many times.
I believe that. Because they're like, Gitaxian Probe's not legal. Don't play the deck.
And the troll. Everyone makes fun of the troll.
I don't make fun of the troll. I pump the troll up when I... For Troll Ascetic, by the way. We'll get to the sideboard, but don't navigate away, because they're for Troll Ascetic. So tell me about the main deck. Like, what did you...
Okay, so... Yeah. The only real difference between me and most people in the main is I like Slip Through Space over Distortion Strike. I think cantripping is very important, and I think people are very, I think it's very underrepresented in our deck. Because you want this sort of ability in the deck, but there's so many games where I don't want it in my hand and I just want a random card.
Right.
Say, example one is I play a dude on turn one, they kill it with Fatal Push, Path to Exile,
usually going to happen, right?
Yeah. So, I want this effect in the deck, but there's so many games where I don't want it in my hand because I need another dude, or I need a +4. Like, I need to kill them that turn, they're going to go off the next turn and kill me.
Distortion Strike does nothing.
Distortion Strike isn't going to help me if I need more than just, a couple points.
Yeah, now, can I ask, this card's in Chinese or Japanese?
So
what does it do?
Target creature gets unblockable until end of turn, draw a card.
Not +1/+up.
No +1, and Distortion Strike rebounds.
Right. Is this an instant?
It's a sorcery.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think I play more cantrips than people. I also play Serum Visions, which not everyone plays. This is just so good for, many situations, where they kill my only dude, I need to find another dude, or I need to, find a +4 and, finish the game before I give them time.
So, this is not the Infect deck of old, right? That's trying to kill, on turn 1, turn 2, or turn 3.
I play no mutagenic. I can't kill turn 2.
Yeah.
I feel like the turn 2, it rarely happens, and then the games it does, there's still the odds that they can, block or kill the dude.
Yeah.
And I feel like every deck is either playing, aggressively costed creatures or aggressively costed removal spells.
Push must have hurt this deck.
Exactly.
So, let me ask you, what's changed with this? Because this deck used to have 4 Gitaxian Probe, and Fatal Push used to not be a thing. Those are 2 pretty big blows.
Yeah.
How did you switch the probes, and how do you deal with Fatal Push?
Well, so instead of Get Probe, I put in Blossoming Defenses. Okay. I think I put in the 13th dude, and I added a Groundswell. No, I think I always had this.
But just kind of shoring up the numbers.
I just added, Well, I probably, one of those slots is probably one of these, because I used to not play, 4 Rancor. And in regards to Fatal Push, I don't think it's too big of a blow for me, because I've noticed that people went down a Lightning Bolt, so I think it kind of just replaced the Lightning Bolts.
Okay.
Because I still see, roughly the same amount of removal in the format. There's the decks that are just removal and, cantrips and stuff, and then there's the decks that just play, a couple removal, and, I don't think it changed too much.
And also, I noticed you have 7 cards that say, my creature can't be targeted.
Yeah, and Spell Pierce, kinda.
Okay.
I mean, every deck plays removal. Even the decks that aren't trying to interact play some removal, and, so much utility. This gives me unblockable, which is, very important sometimes. This gives me a +4 if I have the mana. This is great. Counters, Lilies and Planeswalkers and stuff. I also play way more Rancor than most people. I've just, found in testing that, it's so good because they kill my Infector, and I'm left with the Hierarchs and, Dryad Arbor, and the Rancor is just nuts.
Yeah, recurring. Yeah.
It's just recurring pumps, where it's so hard to get there sometimes with Hierarch and just, +4s. This can be, +8, +10, +12.
This has kind of gone from, a turn 2, turn 3 deck to, a turn 3, 4, 5 deck, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to play a longer game and interact with them and have some stuff for consistency.
Yeah. And side in the man himself.
Yeah, that's also why Rancor is good, because without Rancor, this guy, the troll, can be a little cumbersome and like clunky, and sometimes they can just block like every turn until they just like kill me by like pecking me.
Do the trolls come in every matchup? Almost every matchup?
No.
Only
when they're like trying to interact the whole game. Like he's terrible against combo. Like against combo decks, I just like I like speed up. I take out like the slow stuff and like just try to like kill them as fast as possible. Infect is very consistent, so it's like pretty good against the other combo decks. And then I have ways to slow them down in the form of Spell Pierce and Dispel.
Nice.
And Nature's Claim sometimes.
We only have a couple minutes left because your round's about to be up. So give me a good matchup and give me a bad matchup.
Good matchups are other like uninteractive combo decks.
Okay.
Especially the slower ones, like Tron is usually a really good matchup for me.
Ad Nauseam maybe.
Yeah, Ad Nauseam is very good. Storm. It's just it's like hyper consistent. Especially when they're not interacting with me, because I just stick a thing and then I just need like any of my pumps to get there. So the deck it's very consistent, which is why it's good. And then the bad matchups are where they're just trying to interact all the time, which is why we play the troll, because like it's so hard to just beat them when they're just playing removal and card draw. Like there's like kill your thing, draw some cards, kill your thing, draw some cards.
Yeah.
So I just like I just found it's so hard to win these matchups where they're just playing like card advantage and removal that you need something that like is hexproof. Also, Tom Ross stated in a recent article that he found that Kitchen Finks is very underwhelming, which I've also found is true, because like against removal decks you get like 2 of their removal maybe and like some life, but like they play so much removal, then I'm nothing left. And then against Burn, he's not even that good, because like Burn is just such a rough matchup. Like they have Skullcrack effects, so the life gain isn't necessarily gonna matter. And he like slows down our game plan, which is usually how I beat Burn, is just like killing them as fast as possible and not trying to like interact and like slow the game down.
Cool, man. So play this in a combo metagame. Don't play it in a Death Shadow metagame.
Yeah.
Is maybe why you're switching decks. But hey, you're doing well and your pairings are up.
It's mostly because Gataxian Probe, though. That just hurt me so much. The information was just so important. And like filling my graveyard. They're not going to give me a game loss, right?
No, well, we'll see, right? No, you're not going to get a game loss. So, Gordon, thanks for doing this deck tech.
No problem.
You on YouTube, thanks for watching it. Good luck, Gordon.
Thank you.